Libra, welcome to your Astroflower family meeting. This is going to be a family meeting for reading for the 16th of May going through to the 22nd of May. If you don't know anything about the Astroflower, there's plenty of links in the description below that will help you out on what the elements are going through your flower, the petals, what they mean. We also do the books and etc. If you're not part of the Astroflower family, it's not complicated. You just need to subscribe and click that bell and you become part of it. And then we'll be able to discover and explore life together. So just on a quick sort of basis, this on the right side, that's all to do with your relationships, emotions and spiritual path. On the left-hand side here, this is all to do with your money. So it's jobs, businesses, projects, that sort of thing. Okay, and this is the energy that's running up through you right in the center. And this one here is how you combine those sort of two journeys together. Okay, so yeah, let's have a look at that. There was a new journey last week and a lot of messages coming in on gifts and stuff like that. Let's have a look what's going on here. So at the base here, we have... This is a great, actually, combination. Yeah. These two cards here. This is an absolutely brilliant combination. This, the Hermit here has gone all around the mountains. And his pathway, his stairway goes all around the mountains. And then he gets to the top, has an incredible realization, and then starts shining that realization out into the world. He's not even waiting for people to hear that realization. He's just making it shine within his own life or within their own life. The Hierophant, on the other hand, has done this understanding or this knowledge. It's almost religious, very mechanical sort of thing of dedication. And as there's layers of dedication. And as it, when you complete that stairway, he's sitting there, easy as ease, and he can go to his pleasure at any given point, but just going straight up the path to the pleasure. And you have that this week. So from the messages last week, providing you weren't shooting yourself in the foot, which you often do, Libra, you can be, you can worry a lot about things you don't probably need to worry about. We're all in this together. Rely on your partners and your friends and family, I think. So it's showing people here, which, let's have a look what the message is anyway. Let's find out what that message is straight away. Within your family, friends, and lovers, it's a case of letting your love light shine. So showing the world how you understand what your pleasures or how relationships are and how good they can be, how they connect with one another, this sort of thing. It's showing the way on a very physical level, I think, which has obviously got loads of ideas and mental stimulation and emotional stimulations. This is a real sort of engagement with your family, friends, and lovers. Okay, let's have a look how the your guides are trying to influence that karmic path. The universe here, sorry, just to sort of say, because it kept coming back onto me. The universe is here, is sort of saying, you've done a lot of the work. Now is the time to shine that knowledge on the rest of the world. There you go. Okay, you heard it first from the universe. That's quite nice, first from the universe. Let's have a look, see what the guides are sort of like trying to influence you here. Okay, they seem to be, if you take that chance of shining your light and of being a beacon for others within relationships that are around you, of being who you are, you seem to like you'll have all the resources in order to take it to the next level, by the looks of things. The Knight of Cups. You had the Knight of Cups in this one. Now, Gemini I know Aquarius had the same thing. Had the Knight of Cups over here, and it was a steady progression through, and that's moved up from here to there. So it is flowing through you. It's taking a little bit of a time, and this is what I'm saying about the guides. They're offering you everything. That Nine of Cups, that Knight of Cups, sorry, has a bunch of flowers. It has a bottle of wine. It has a letter. It has a cup. It has lots of things that it's offering to you. So these opportunities, these gifts are still coming through for you at the moment, Libra. And your guides are trying to encourage that within your understanding of how you've done things and what you've been through to get to where you are. Okay, let's just see how the guides are trying to influence the conversation that is within you. The lighter you are, the easier it is to get your message across. So, I mean, light as in fun, loving, relaxed, easygoing. The easier going you are, the easier it is for the Hermit to shine that light. The easier it is for the Hierophant to show or explain how to get to that light. These two really work in harmony. It's explaining to people through things of how you've actually done it. And this is card here sort of saying, or these guides here, so sorry, are sort of saying, the more fun you give it, the easier it will be to convey your message going across. Queen of Cups, lovely. Absolutely beautiful on the relationships. I think you're going to really tie in with a lot of people around you and connect with people on levels. And it's like you're going to go to a barbecue. It could be a family barbecue, friend barbecue. Weather's getting good, so, you know, and you go there and people are going to come away from it kind of going, do you know what, that Libra there, ooh, didn't think they were like that. They're fantastic. They were so relaxed, so at ease. This is what you've been waiting for, Libra. Looks like it's really good on the relationship fronts. Let's have a look what's going on the business front, on the jobs, that sort of thing. Okay, you've got the Empress, which has been common a lot for the air signs. And you've got the Five of Pentacles. Did you have it before last week? No, you didn't. Five of Pentacles. Now, Five of Pentacles, if you read it straight off the bat, is about basically losing money. I don't really look at it that way. I look at it a way of sort of saying, if you're going to want to earn money out of a business, you've got to do something that's slightly different to everybody else. And it's not doing the same as everybody else. So you're going to feel a little bit ostracized in a way in the financial sort of world. But if you don't give up, if you keep going on, keep staying true to who you are, and you marry those two sides. And I think this is a case of marrying that joy and that pleasure that you got in your personal relationships into your job and your career. And it's so let's have a look. Let's have a look what's the messages here. Sorry. Sometimes we need to lose in order to learn how to win. That seems to be the message. This is not a case of ruin. So this could be a case of, say, like you lose a client. And in losing that client, you learn a lot about your business or your job or your project or whatever. And it's going to help you to configure yourself or to put yourself in a position where in the future, rather than lose that client, you build on a different way or a different relationship with them so it becomes much more secure in the future. Let's see how the guides are trying to influence here. You did have the Four of Pentacles in this position, and it was saying sort of being wise how you invest your sort of things. And some of the things you might need to lose upon in order to learn something. That's what it's about. Okay, so let's just, but it's not ruin. It's not rack and ruin. That's not what it is. Well, that doesn't seem that way anyway for me. Okay, let's just see how the guides are trying to influence that. Steady path onwards and upwards. So constantly moving on, constantly moving forward. You get the four of swords. So yeah, a bit of a shock, that one, really. So constantly moving on. I think the healing part for you here should be, and it's not an easy thing to understand, and it's not an easy thing to grasp sometimes. It's not getting worried about losing certain aspects in order to gain more on others. So learning how to lose in order to win. And if you do, do not get worried about it or frantic or have anxiety about it. If you learn that, that's gonna heal you for the going future. So sometimes healing doesn't necessarily mean laying down and relaxing. Sometimes healing is doing things, getting it wrong, understanding why you got it wrong, and therefore you can heal your process in order to go forward. And I think this is what this is. It's a learning curve this week on the business side. Very nice learning curve. It certainly starts from that death and rebirth that you had last week in that position there. And it seems to be now putting it into action. How's the conversation going within this guide, influencing that conversation we all have in the subconscious? If you're trying to listen to every conversation that's in a room, you will not be able to concentrate on the ones that are important for you. It is about sort of keeping a clear view on things. King of Cups, Queen of Cups in your subconscious. And I said earlier on, I think it's a case of bringing that into your life here. And I think in your subconscious, you're going to start doing that. It's going to be a case of where you're going to look at life and your relationships that are around you and just have those little moments of joy, kind of going, oh, isn't that nice? Those little moments of joy, you kind of think, well, why can't I have that in my business? Why can't I have that in my job? How can I have that in my job? So this is this whole sort of learning how to lose in order to win. A very good thing this week. He's completing plain sailing, as it were, keeping a steady ship. Really nice reading here. And certainly it's the most beautiful I've seen you in a few weeks now, Libra, and it's good to see. It's really good to see. We need you there. We need you part of it. Let's just see how you're combining these sort of two together. There is enough to go around. It seems like that coming out for a lot of people, actually, that sort of thing. It's similar to a sort of like Six of Swords, Six of Pentacles sort of thing. This is the new dimension where respect is the currency. Lovers. It is, look at that. Lovers, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Oh, I've got so many Librans that are around me in my own personal life that I know they're going to be ecstatic about this. They're going to love this. I'm really chuffed with you. Chuffed for you, Libra. Really, really chuffed for you. Because you've put yourself through the racks over the last sort of 3 or 4 weeks, over the last month, and it's so good to see you back on track of enjoying life. It's absolutely beautiful. Brings absolute joy to my heart. Really does. Let's just see how that energy is sort of flowing through you. It's like an accumulative thing. It's like setting a magnet motor off. As it gets more speed, it builds more speed. So it's a perpetually growing sort of thing. Tower. I think this is related to this in a way. And I think it's that lesson of learning to lose in order to win. Because some things are not worth fighting for, or basically learning that whole idea of losing that client. I really don't think it's to do with the relationship side. It really does sort of thing. It's almost as if like the energy that's coming through is kind of saying, we really want you to learn this once and for all, this lesson. So you don't have to go back over it. It's a fantastic lesson to learn, and it's not going to cost you your life or your entire business. It's a case of just kind of saying, okay, I've learned how to not worry because those worries cause this problems. So if I don't want these problems, I've got to let my love light shine. So you better let your love light shine, Libra, this week. After the eclipse of the full moon, the blood moon, I did do some videos on that. You may want to go and have a look at that as well. Yeah, if you're not part of the Astroflower family, Aquarius, oh blimey, sorry about that, Libra, not the Aquarius are nasty, it's just that you're not Aquarius, you're Libra. So if you're not part of the Astroflower family, Libra, it's not complicated. You just need to subscribe and click that bell, and you'll be part of it. You'll be we're doing loads of stuff over on Instagram as well. So please go over there, join us over there, and yeah, it's good to see you here. We've got our sister channel, Cymatic TV, where we give the energy updates and we go dowsing the ley lines and take the message from the earth and the chakra sequences as well. Okay, so in the meantime, Libra, don't forget, life should be fun. So it looks like you will enjoy.